Hello, I'm here in front of Barnes & Noble, a store that's typically known for selling books, but today I'm here for a much larger prize, movies, because today is November 1st, and you know what that means, Criterion sale! Let's go! Okay, so the name of the game is Akira Kurosawa. We're looking for anything Akira Kurosawa. So Throne of Blood, Blu-ray, we're in, okay? What else we got here? And also, let me just talk about Throne of Blood. I'm so excited I can't. I'm just practically giddy. Throne of Blood, starring Toshiro Mifune, probably the coolest actor ever to hit the big screen. This is an adaptation, I believe, of Macbeth. Yes, Throne of Blood, directed by Akira Kurosawa, said Shakespeare's definitive tale of ambition and duplicity in the ghost of fog, shrouded by landscapes that filled with Japan. I'm very excited, not my collection. I'm a huge Akira Kurosawa fan, so today, if it's Akira Kurosawa and I don't have it, I'm getting it. So let's see what else we got here. Ooh, They Live by Night, film noir. I've been very interested in this. I was gonna get a last sale, but I'm not sure if I want to do it today, because you can only buy so many. Let's go in it. Oh yeah, here we have Godzilla, another Japanese film. And the only reason why I haven't gotten it is I'm confused if this is the original Japanese version or the censored version that was released in the United States. And I believe this is the original Japanese version. I'm gonna put this one down. I might pick it up again. This isn't, I mean, I've seen it before. You can, Nick, you can see the conflict in my face. But moving on to one movie that is on my list, which is The Devil's Backbone. I believe the first big feature by Guillermo del Toro, the Mexican filmmaker, and it takes place in Spain. It's almost there's an unofficial kind of trilogy of movies that take place in Spain that Guillermo del Toro has done. I have Pan's Labyrinth. That was one of the first Criterion movies I got, and I want to add this to my collection because they match together. Qui-Gon. I'm very excited about Qui-Gon. So Qui-Gon is almost like a 3-hour movie that I believe, I'm not sure I believe, separates 4 different folklore tales into one movie from Japan. And the reason I'm interested in this is I have Ugetsu, which is another Japanese movie, only based on one Japanese folklore tale, but it's a great movie, and so if Qui-Gon's anything like it, I'm very excited. But probably the most exciting thing about this is it's commentated by Stephen Price, who does most of the Akira Kurosawa films, or Stephen Prince, excuse me. Stephen Prince does the best audio commentaries. His commentaries don't only give you history of the time period that the movies take place in, but the history of the filmmaking and the production. I mean, this guy knows so much. It's always enjoyable for a film nerd like me to talk about this. 4. Oh, we have 4 movies. You know what that means. It's Nick's pick. You're on the spot here.
So this is
Nick,
the
you
whole
look.
collection.
Yep, you look around. You can. There's more movies over there.
Is all this included? No.
These are not Criterion movies. These are.
Are you sure? Oh, this looks a little sexual. I know there's a little glare in here.
No, we got it. We got it.
Let's see. A straight-laced businessman meets a quirky. This artwork's kind of interesting. This is called something of a dog. I can't read it because of this. Heart of a Dog. Heart of a Dog marks the first feature film in the 30 years of multimedia artist Laurie Anderson. I don't know who that is. I really need something out there. I'm gonna pick something. Nick's pick right here.
Nick's pick.
This one right here. My Winnipeg.
You have to feed us.
My cooking days are over.
We brought the parakeet with us. I'll call him off if you get up and make us some meatloaf. Right now.
Okay. That's my pick.
Nick's pick.
And
Nick, good job, because that was actually on my list. So there you go.
Great.
Ooh, this movie, A Touch of Zen. 1971, I believe, Chinese kung fu movie. I believe this is kind of the godfather of movies that inspired, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Visionary. barely begins to describe the masterpiece of Chinese cinema and martial arts movie making. A Touch of Zen by Kung Fu depicts the journey of Yang. Nope.
I'm gonna swivel around you here.
This movie is so good. It's so good. It's going in the bag. Ooh, I have Solaris, Andrei Tartakovsky. I actually want to find Stalker here, which is his most famous work. But this movie is great if you really want to take a nap. If you really, if you have insomnia and you want to fall asleep, this is the movie because it's fucking boring. Eraserhead is a great movie, classic movie, but I've seen it so many times that I can wait to add it to my collection. Also, recently, one of the newest releases for Criterion is Barry Lyndon. Can't recommend this enough. Stanley Kubrick, masterpiece movie. This is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, and we have Boyhood. It took 12 years to make.
Did you always think 12 years, or did you, how come 12?
The 12-year, oh gosh, 12 years is forever. 12 years of this stuff, 12 years.
Oh, how long 12 years is.
It's a movie that 12 years in the making.
We shot 12 times over 12 years.
Now we have the big Criterion shelf. I do want to say, Tampopo here is in my collection already, and it is about probably one of my favorite Criterion movies. So I'd get that. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. This is what we have. We're gonna get a few more. For White Dog. This is interesting. I think I saw a little bit of this. So it's Samuel Fuller's throat-grabbing statement on American racism was misunderstood and withheld from release when it was made in the early 80s. Today, the notorious film is lauded for its daring metaphor and gripping pulp filmmaking. Christy Nicole stars as a young actress who adopts a lost German shepherd only to discover through a series of horrifying incidents that the dog has been trained to attack black people. Sorry, that's not funny. We got our Kurosawa, Rashomon. This was his big breakout movie in the West. This is what really made him a star and brought Japanese filmmaking into the mainstream and offshore markets. 1950. Actually, interesting, this commentary is not done by Stephen Price, it's done by Donald Ritchie. But I'm willing to give him a try, so I'll throw this in. Hey, what's up?
What are you guys doing?
Oh, we're talking about Criterion movies. Do you know what those are?
Are you guys like movie filmers?
Yeah.
Crimson?
Criterion.
My favorite movies ever are The Graduate.
Okay, Criterion has it.
Okay. And anything by Dustin Hoffman.
Dustin Hoffman, okay. I was actually looking for The Marathon Man with Dustin Hoffman. Have you seen that?
Not.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, I don't think Criterion has it tragically, but it's like one of my favorite. I like it more than The Graduate.
Okay.
It's great. But if you're looking for anything in particular, maybe I can give you
What kind of things do you like to review?
Well, these movies, for sure.
I really like talking about movies, like conceptually, ideas,
Yeah. Yeah.
direction, all that stuff, and how it like creates.
Yeah. Exactly. I like the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you said you're an actor, so you know a little bit about that.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything. Everything.
For the most
Yeah.
part. Have you seen the new The Hobbit?
The Hobbit movies.
Yeah. I analyzed that because the Lord of the Rings highest selling franchise ever, $1 billion.
Yeah.
I think just for the last movie. And
Yeah.
so I would like to find out why.
Yeah.
Like what makes them that way. And it's usually direction.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Jackson.
You fan Peter Jackson?
Brilliant.
Yeah,
Yes, his
yeah,
entire
yeah,
career, every
yeah.
single thing he's ever done has been fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's been
That's
really
great.
cool. I like drama.
Mm-hmm. Drama. Okay.
Something that like makes me feel
Mm-hmm.
scares me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Scares you. Too. I enjoy when you're not hand-fed what's going on,
Sure.
and you're giving the actors depth,
Sure.
and you let them play with it. And Toshiro Mifune, who's one of the actors, he is fantastic, and he gives a really heartfelt performance.
Very.
And it is an action movie.
I like when
But yeah.
performances like change someone or like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, direct.
Yeah.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg and my arm.
You
Way
enjoy
better.
what? A little bit better. Okay, cool.
Later, dude. Later, camera.
Later, man.
See you around.